All right, welcome back to the DB method. I am Coach Andrew. Today we're gonna talk about glute activation specifically for your squats, right? So we're thinking squat activation really, all right? Not necessarily a workout that's gonna tire you out. However, it is one that's gonna make you think about what we're using when we're doing our squats and when we can apply this to all other workouts with this, all right? We're gonna do different time domains, different kind of squat depths and ranges, and all we're gonna need is the machine, a good attitude, all right, and yourselves, and we'll be here for about 5-6 minutes. So let's get ourselves set onto the machine, swing your leg around, put your heels onto the foot ramps, push your weight back, all right, and I'm gonna cue you through everything. So find your position, butt on the seat, arms nice and long, good posture. We're gonna get started with some glute squeezes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we're squeezing nice and tight. Now you notice I leaned back, I've got a little bit of softness in the knee. I'm putting my weight here. I'm starting to get comfortable shifting backwards, right, and not leaning forwards. Squeezing my glutes onto this seat and together, right, really thinking about that activation. I need to wake these up. 3, 2, and rest. I'm gonna stand up, kind of lock out the leg, get a big exhale. Now we're gonna go back down and do the same thing. Shift your weight back, 3, 2, 1, squeeze. So I'm actively thinking about squeezing, all right? I'm driving my heels down into the ramps, chest back, push my belly out, stack my shoulders over my hips, eye focus is forward. I know I'm not looking at you, but I'm looking ahead. I want you to do the same thing. Also, you may see me take my hands off this, all right? Trained professional at balancing. Keep your hands on the handles, all right? I'm gonna do one hand. Exhale, stand up. Push your weight back last time. So we push it back, squeeze, all right? Notice I've got that softness again, tailbone is underneath. After we do this, we're gonna talk about ranges of motion of squats, all right? So, but focus on this squeezing of the glutes. You're squeezing your butt onto this seat, and then we're gonna get into high zone squats with a squeeze. Here we go. So exhale, stand up. Get yourself ready. I'm gonna show you a high zone squat, so you can chill for a second. So high zone squat. If I were to put a marble right at my belt buckle, right where my pockets are in my pants, it would roll down to my leg. This is all we're doing. Up, back to there. Okay, so I'm standing up. We're gonna go 3 high zone squats, 10-second squeeze at the top. Here we go. Descend in 3, 2, 1. We're down, rolling, up, squeeze the glutes. 1, 2, all the way for 10 seconds. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Exhale. Down, back up, squeeze. Going for 10. Again, keep both hands here, all right? Ignore me when I do that, but I wanna keep that posture. I'm just trying to show you what should be tightened on your body. Exhale, we're going back down, high zone, and squeeze. After we do this squeeze for 10, and I want you to hold that, all right? Squeeze, 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 just give me your ears. We're then gonna go mid-zone, a little bit lower. I'll use that marble throughout this whole workout, all right, as an analogy to give you an idea of where your depth should be. Exhale out, descend with me. So from here, put the marble anywhere on my leg, it should balance, all right? My knee and my hip are in the same place. And exhale, squeeze again. Slightly soft at the knee, not fully locked out. Posture is staying engaged, pulling my chest back, shoulders are down away from the ears. Eye focus is forward, unless we're talking about me. All right, keep that squeeze and exhale, back to your mid-zone. As you stand up, I want you to push your heels into those ramps. I want you to think about pushing through the ramps. Keep that squeeze. Gonna go for another 4, 2, and mid-zone. Last mid-zone, squeeze. Keep that posture. All right, I'm gonna say posture maybe a million times in this 5-minute period. Pull your chest back, like make sure we keep that chest proud, shoulder blades squeezed together. We're gonna go for our biggest range of motion here, all right? Full squats. We go down. Now, this full squat, put the marble at the knee, rolls to my hip. Exhale up and squeeze. Okay, just 3 reps here, but we're taking our time because we're thinking activation, okay? This isn't about getting a million reps, it's about getting our reps right so that when we do a million reps, every single rep doesn't hurt us, it makes us more effective. We walk out of here with the best butt possible. Exhale down, stand, push those heels and squeeze tight, chest up, good. 1 more of these and then we're gonna squat for a time period, okay? We're gonna do high zone for a minute, mid zone for a minute, full squats for a minute, and we're gonna start that here in 3, 2, 1, high zone, slight squeeze, back down. So we're going for a minute. Remember, this is a short range of motion, all right? Marble's always gonna be able to roll down. Try your best not to travel a little bit further. Even I sometimes get a little sneaky and I go a little deeper than I need to, all right? But we wanna keep this a minimal range of motion. So we're gonna go high volume of reps for this one, all right? Move at a pace that makes sense for you, that allows you to feel that glute squeeze at the top, okay? But the other ones, we're gonna go a little bit less volume because it's a deeper range of motion, takes us a little longer to get there. So we've got about 20 seconds, 25 seconds or so. Create this breathing pattern. So as I go down, all right, I'm inhaled, belly's out. exhale up, push that air into a balloon. Here we go, last 5 seconds. Minute's a little longer than you thought, huh? All right, we're gonna go mid-zone. 3, 2, and mid-zone. Exhale as we stand up. Back down. Give me 4 reps where you're just focusing on what you're doing. So I got the heels driving in. Exhale. Back to your mid-zone. Exhale. All right, just focus on that right now. Good. Now, you might feel it in your quads, right? But again, we're focusing on here. That's the target. So it's okay if you feel it there for a second, then bring your mind back to where we should be focused, right? Which is the glute. So think about what we're feeling against your body and that seat. Good. I'm really driving those heels. That's what's gonna fire up my whole posterior, which is the back of your body. 10 more seconds here. And then we're gonna go for those full range squats. Again, quarter at the knee, rolls into you for 1 minute, and then we're almost done. We'll be fully activated. Here we go, full range. 3, 2, all the way down. Exhale, squeeze for a second. All right, there's no real time at the top. I don't need you to stay up there forever. I don't really want you to. All right, just kind of squeeze for a second and come back down. We are gonna finish with some squeezing at the top of a squat. All right, just to kind of understand again where we need to be body-wise when we get into these squat patterns. All right, so about 25 seconds, working that full range, driving the knees apart left to right, keeping that posture nice and upright, protecting our spine as we go down by pushing your belly outward and exhaling as we stand. Let's get maybe 4 to 5 more reps. That should do it for us. And then we're gonna hold our top position, but remember, not fully locked out. We wanna have a little bit of bend in that knee. Last rep. And squeeze tight for 10. We're gonna do this 3 times, just like we did in the beginning of the workout. Pull your chest back, shoulder blades down, belly pushed out, butt squeezed into this chair. Last 3, 2, and stand. Exhale, slight descend, and squeeze, all right? This is exactly what we did in the beginning of the workout. We're just kind of reprogramming it, driving home the point that this is about glute activation, nothing else. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Last 3, 2, exhale, stand, relax your butt, and push it back. All right, so I got that weight back, heels pushing into those ramps, chest is up, your hands are both here. I've got one there sometimes. We're gonna go for another 4 seconds. Squeeze your glutes to the seat, push that belly out. We're gonna get a little bonus time. 3, 2, and exhale. You can release the glutes, find your feet to the floor, step over your machine. Nicely done. We've just completed squat activation, so now you are primed and ready to go into any squat workout. Looking forward to seeing you next time, but for the DB method, I am Coach Andrew, and I will see you then.
Hi, my name is Allegra and welcome to Squat Lab 100. This is a beginner level class meant to help you find out what range is best for you. Let's begin. So I'm gonna come on my machine and make sure those heels are pressed right on the foot ramps, hands are on the handrails, nice and relaxed. What we're gonna do is start with 5 reps in a high zone squat. So begin with me now. Squeeze those glutes here now, even before we start, and really tighten those abs. We're gonna start with 5 high zone squats. So let's begin with those. You're just gonna be in this high zone here. So my glutes are engaged, abs are tight, pelvis is tucked in here, and arms are straight. We're gonna go here. We have 3 more. Just staying with my form, shoulders down and back. Abs are locked in, and 1 more. So those were your squats in your high zone. What we're gonna do next is move in to that mid zone. We're gonna get 10 from mid to high. So again, thinking about that form, the most important thing is gonna be having those abs super tight, avoiding any lower back arching, and just making sure the glutes are firing. So my heels are just on those foot ramps so that all my weight's gonna go in my heels. Arms are straight, lats are pulled down and back. 10 here. Begin with me now to the mid zone. Drive it back up. And 2, right back up. So I'm making sure my knees are not falling in. They're staying out so that I can feel those lateral glute muscles. Abs are tight. Pelvis is tucked in here. Firing those glutes. Arms are straight. Eyes are forward. And we're just feeling out this new range. We have 4 more. So I'm coming to this mid zone and just coming back up here. Work through this and take your time. Let's get 2 more. Weight in my heels. And final one, right here. So we just worked through the mid zone to the high zone. So what we're gonna do next is 15 full range squats here, thinking about that form again. So super important, eyes are gonna be forward, shoulders are down and back, arms are gonna be straight. Next, making sure the abs are tight, like someone's poking at your belly button and you're actively kind of engaging those abs. Next, you're gonna fire the glutes. So shimmy it back. Let's get 15 full range squats right here. Weights in my heels, eyes are forward. Just working through this here. Breathing. So tucking that pelvis in, it makes more sense when you think about kind of pushing in at the belly button and also sending the hips back as you come down so that your knees don't come too far forward here. 7 more. Squeezing the abs, working through it. You should be feeling your glutes and also firing your glutes to really help them wake up here. 3 more. That's it. Make sure you're breathing, arms are straight. You're looking good. And that is it. Amazing. So next, we're gonna work through 20 of those. Now, if you don't feel comfortable with that range, it's totally fine to go back to the mid zone or even the high zone. But what we're gonna do is step back up, check on the heels, shimmy the butt back, and we're gonna begin with those 20 full range squats here. Just working through it, finding a good tempo that works for you. Eyes are forward, sometimes we wanna look down, just try to keep the eyes up. Shoulders down, sometimes we scrunch up our shoulders, we just wanna keep them down and back and relaxed. Check on those abs. Make sure they're engaged here. Make sure your lower back is not arching. Make sure you're breathing, all important parts so that you can feel those glutes. No one said squatting was easy, but once you get it down, it's amazing. And then you got that form forever. 5 more. Just working through it here. Weights in my heels, knees are not falling inward. 2 more. And last one. All right, we're halfway in. Great job, guys. So now we're gonna work through 20 more, and I just want you to make sure that at the top, you're not disengaging. So we're gonna set up, and I'm just gonna show you here. So here's your squat down, and make sure at the top you stay engaged and you don't fall off. Staying engaged by sending the hips back and squeezing those abs nice and tight. So let's get 20 here, down, and back up. Sending the hips back like imagine someone's kind of holding you back as you come down. You have to trust the machine, and it's really gonna help you with that form here. Firing the glutes means actually squeezing those glutes, really making sure that they're the ones feeling this. Thinking about the glutes, it's important to think about the muscle group that you're training. Maybe even slightly pressing outward so you can feel those outside glute muscles. Pelvis tucked. Amazing job, guys. 5 more. Now, this might start to get easy for you. Maybe you want to change up the tempo and increase it. That's fine too. 3 more. Last bit, 2 more. And 1 more. We'll take a little break here again. Now, you really want to feel that your glutes are what's on fire here. That's the most important part. We don't want it to be the quads. We do want it to be those glutes. So check your form again. I'm gonna put my heels right on the foot ramps. Relax the hands on the handrails, making sure the abs are tight. Sending the hips back. 14 more here. Working through this. Eyes are forward. You're a pro now. And again, if this range is too deep for you, you'll just stop in that mid zone and drive it back up, totally fine. Just work through it here. My lats are pulled down and back. That's gonna keep my shoulders down. And breathe. 5 more. Weights in my heels. Abs are locked in. Back should be relaxed. 2 more. We've got this one, and 1 more. Again, we're gonna take a break, check on your body, make sure that your form is good, just make sure the heels haven't moved at all. We've got 10 more here. So I'm gonna set myself back up, take a deep breath in, deep breath out. Amazing job, guys. Let's go. 10 here. We don't want those knees to come too far forward. Oh, I'm feeling the glutes now. Chest is up. And working through these, just 5 more. Making sure my arms stay straight as I get tired, keeping the shoulders down no matter what. 3 more. And 2, and 1. Great job, guys. So we're almost through. Set yourself up. 10 here, and 3, 2, 1. Send it down and back, and breathe. Work through this, guys. 8 more. Breathing, just checking that the hips are sent back, the arms are straight, the core is tight. Most important part. And that you're breathing, trying out new ranges here. And 1 more. Amazing job. All right, you've got 5, just 5 left, and you can tell all your friends you did 100 squats today. So let's perfect these. You know what you're doing. Weights in your heels, hands here, arms straight, sending that butt down and back for 5. Sending the hips back, the abs are tight, pelvis is turned in. 2 more. And last squat right here. Amazing work, guys. I can't wait to see you at the next class.